What's good, YouTube? It's me, the Black Lion, aka the Monkey King, coming at you. Had to make one more video, you know what I'm saying, just so I can clarify something. I ain't gonna say one more. Y'all know I got many more videos coming. You know what I mean? All real. You know I love the traditional martial arts. So if you up on me on Facebook or you up on me on here, we got MMA, mixed martial arts. Then when I say TMA, that means traditional martial arts. Just for those who don't know how to spread those couple of initials out, put the rest of the lettering in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. But some people might be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I see you feeling BT, Mao Shan. I see you talk very positive also to Knock Measy, to Light Burley. That's because these dudes, they go out and, you know what I'm saying, one thing you can't take away from them, they represent their arena and their form of martial arts. You know what I'm saying? 52 blocks is a prison fighting system, but Light understands that it's the most applicable place for it if they want to get a fight in is in the boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Knock Measy, big on his Muay Thai. Learn that Y Crew, homie. Just messing with you. You know I got mad love for them Knock Measy. But yeah, Y Crew, big thing. And then BT with the Bagua, and the Singi, Mao Shin with his Bagua. You know, all these people, that's why I admire them. You know what I'm saying? They out there, they fighting, you know what I'm saying? They taking up challenges, whether it's against each other or it's against other people. The point is, they got people out there, they got their pupils, and their pupils is showing proving, you know what I'm saying, for their instructors and whatnot. With that said, I've been studying Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for like the last 5 or so years. It's with the Iron Ring is how I found BT, and from there, that's how I started getting even more active on YouTube and everything, So shout outs, BET, big ups, and I know that's done did big ups for BT at that. That inspired me to say, hey, I want to, my stepfather, God rest his soul, he said you should always finish what you started. Growing up, we were all me and my best friend. We were always reading Stephen K. Hayes books about ninjas and ninjutsu and stuff like that. And then of course, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle phase, and a lot of us just young. I'm 30 years old, so we talking back early 90s here. You know what I'm saying? Late 80s, early 90s. I'm in my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle phase and all that other stuff. So ninjutsu was that art that I wanted to learn. Coming from the hood and in a middle class family, moms didn't have the time or the funds at the time to take me to the Quest Center and find the Quest Center, so she tried the Tang Pseudo schools, boring, fell asleep quick, she tried some other places, just didn't do it for me. So she didn't push me because she didn't want to take the fun out of it for me. How did I end up pushing more towards the Japanese arts and not the Chinese arts? Because we do have a few nice places here for both. I have the same natural love for ninjutsu. Second, Kodokan Judo. Got into college, and then community college here, joined the judo club, and that's what got me into the sport art of fighting and everything, and just learning how rough and tumble these judo guys was. They wasn't no punks. They was beasting it. I'm like, I got the gi on. I'm thinking I'm big stuff. I'm dusting my shoulders off, white gi. Next thing you know, I'm airborne. And then I'm down on the ground, and my body hurts. And I'm like, dang, homie, yeah, that's some stuff. Then I started studying more on Japanese culture and the Japanese arts, and how they basically took the straight line and to the direct route instead of a lot of other stuff. And I was like, man, they were some beasts, and I just admire their dedication. So eventually I run into a guy named Charles Bond, Shidoshi Charles Bond. I'm gonna respect that man, open me even more up to ninjutsu, and studied with him for a few years, earned a green belt through him. He ended up creating a modified style of ninjutsu called Hyoru or Panther Ru Ninjutsu. And I got my green belt, which is a water book. You know, each belt is a book, he says. So white belt is ground book, purple belt in his system was wind book, and green belt was a water book. Um, Life kicked in for him and a lot of us, and we stopped training. But I never stopped. I kept running and everything. Went to Pittsburgh, came back here, got into MMA. You know, started studying Muay Thai to keep in shape. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now my main focus in my MMA game is my ground game. Is my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Not sleeping on the hands or anything like that. I like striking. I just like being pretty. I'm sorry, you know. I like being fly. You dig where I'm coming from? Yes, sir. You know. But so I would rather roll with you on the ground and take your arm home and, you know, send it back to your UPS or FedEx. You know what I mean? That's just my style. Seeing how detailed BT is with his Bagua, like knowing the Chinese terms and not just, you know what I'm saying, not just knowing the movements, but also knowing, you know what I'm saying, knowing the dialect and everything. And I know he probably knows even way more than a lot of people know. Inspired me to want my ninjutsu to be that detailed. You know what I'm saying? So that led me to finding the Budo Ryu. I was gonna try to study somewhere long distance for you know, way to win, but the Budo Ryu just remind me so much of how detailed BT is and how detailed they are. So Ashu, this is out to you. You know what I'm saying? Christina Jacobson and the whole Budo Ryu family. This year is my year to get my ranks up in the Budo Ryu. I'm gonna get my first stripe probably this week in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But this is just the same dedication I'm going to start putting towards Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm going to start putting towards Budo Ryu, because that is going to be my foundation once this MMA stuff is over with, you know what I'm saying? Because after, you know, five or six more years of fighting, then I'm going to be done. I have myself pretty well established and I'll be pretty well versed. You know, I would have been able to replace my Muay Thai skills with their Kokoru Kempo and making that work, and pushing that work and having that confidence because of the live sparring and everything and the realism. So I think BT, because if it wasn't for BT and, you know what I'm saying, BET and the Iron Ring, I wouldn't have found none of y'all on YouTube, because I was never active on YouTube like that. But thank you, BT. Thank you, Ashu, Christina Jacobson. You know, I've talked. This is Thomas Woodall out of Dayton, Ohio. By the way, for y'all that don't know, I'm putting this on y'all pages on Facebook. That's my art, Budo Ryu. That's my foundation, the samurai and ninjutsu arts. You know, that warrior school is what I'm targeting and what I'm pushing to represent. You know, I'm gonna do my best. You know what I'm saying, to make a career out of this fighting, and at the same time, you know what I'm saying, complete my training and get up to that, you know what I'm saying, and take this journey to black belt. So I thank all of you. I appreciate you for doing what you're doing. This is a thanks, and my art is the Japanese arts, is the samurai, the ninja arts. That is my art. If anybody want to know the base, look at this video, son. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Look at this video, and y'all gonna know this is my base. You know what I'm saying? This is my foundation. Yes, I might look more Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yes, I might look more Muay Thai. But don't worry, you know what I'm saying? We about to, you know what I'm saying, shake a little of that Budo Ryu flavor, that Budo Ryu spices on there, and then, you know what I'm saying, we gonna gumbo that bad boy up, and then you're gonna be like, ooh, that look like a ninja fighting in there. Yeah. So look out for that. Like I said, thank you. I appreciate it. Be looking for Thomas Woodall's name to be popping up in your network soon, mistress. And well, like I said, thank you, BT, also, you know what I'm saying, because you was the first domino to knock down the rest of them that started this little, you know what I'm saying, this little line to where I'm at now. So I appreciate you all. BT, call a brother, man. You was training somebody last time I called you, man, so call me, homie. Christina Jacobson, thank you. Much love. Alright, so y'all know now, I'm a black ninja. Not just joking. I'm a student, so, you know, I holler at you like I'm across the street.